Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Here we go. A lot of fans had their sights set on this particular matchup, and I think a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community really curious to see if this guy can make a run at a UFC world title.
He excites him because he's a guy that has come to the UFC with that background and has excelled. He's getting better every single time he steps into the octagon. And you know what? He's a guy that specializes in grappling. So when you're on the ground, you're in trouble. He knows that. He's comfortable there. He recognizes that if he gets you to the floor, you are in a heap of trouble. Let's see how he plans to do that tonight.
And he certainly was quick to acknowledge all the power and the skill on the other side, but this man has a composure and a maturity that belies his years, and we are excited to see him compete in a big setting here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jean Silva. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bryce the Nasty Mitchell.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, the Arkansas native, Thug Nasty, Bryce Mitchell. They just don't make fighters like this. And it's going to be interesting to see how he approaches the early portions of this round. He believes the takedown is going to be there, but he told us in our fighter meeting, I am not going to force the takedown tonight. Perhaps easier said than done. We shall see. Clipped him with the right hand there. Misses with the right hand. Nice takedown defense there by the kickboxer on that first attempt. Now, a lot of our viewers like the live wagering. I'm not saying that is necessarily a sign of things to come, but the takedown defense looked pretty good.
Well, it's going to swing in his direction now, because you knew that if he was going to lose this fight, it would be because he could not defend takedowns. By defending this takedown, it gives this kickboxer a massive chance to be victorious at the end of the fight.
Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Oh, is he putting it all together tonight? Another huge kick lands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he scored. Well placed shot there, DC. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. As he gets close.
Well, that is exactly how you turn defense into offense. Catches the kick and dumps him on the mat.
What a great job timing that kick, driving into his opponent and putting him on his back.
Let's go. Get that wrist control.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Save the energy.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Making all these shots count. All right, feet on the hips here. Side control. Mitchell's back to the side control now. Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear.
Side control.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Under 2 minutes to go.
Changing the position.
Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
And now he's got the back. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on the
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, nice double team.
Win the scramble. Win the scramble.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Oh, good defense, yes. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
30 seconds to go here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
That was a slick transition.
10 seconds to go in the round. Continuing to work out of the half guard. 4 seconds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this side kicking you with his shin in the
Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now. Oh, nice.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore.
Mitchell's trying for a submission here.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to be it.
This fight's over.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Working out of the half guard here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal.
Well, he's got his back now. Mitchell's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, Jay. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh, flying knee! Mitchell swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. 30 seconds to go in round two. Establishing the jab here.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all... Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Takedown defense holds up.
Caught that kick there.
Well, he caught the kick there and then counters with the takedown. So a lot of fighters, when they catch that kick, will move immediately into the takedown, and it worked out for him there.
It worked out great. Caught the leg, drove right into his opponent, and put him on his back.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get...
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, he's getting submitted!
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing on.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Lands a big elbow there. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Lands a nice straight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Nice block.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. And just misses.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover.
Got hurt again.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Just missed with the left there. Gets the single collar tie now. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
90 seconds to go now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking the damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get the head moving on an X. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Out of range with that one. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Final seconds. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Great job getting to the position and landing the takedown.
Mitchell's pass is denied. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
It has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Beautiful transition.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Nice front kick.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setups with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Mitchell's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see targeting that area. Oh, huge right hand! All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
On to the mount.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nicely done. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Seconds remain in the round. Oh, good ground and pound here. Mitchell's in half guard.
Gotta watch his neck. That is tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Just touching him with the jab. Overhead to the head is true. Great technique there. Blocks the strike. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Now he's backed up.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight.
Hands high, hands high.
Lunges forward with a left there. Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not like
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
massive shot that he landed. Great job. Big right hand.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh!
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
End this fight, end it.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
And back to his feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Landed that left hook. Mitchell's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Mitchell's got the full mount.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet...
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
1 minute to go in the fight. Able to block that strike. Collar tie here in the clinch.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
And they separate.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jean Silva!
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock